So you clicked on the thumbnail and you're like, how in the world did you get free travel for buying a drone? So we're gonna go, oh no, it's cold. Let me get a hat. We're gonna get into how we got free travel from buying a drone. But before we do that, this drone is supposed to have really good wind stabilization. So I'm gonna go outside and I'm gonna set up the drone and we're gonna fly it a little bit, and I'm gonna use a leaf blower. I wanna really test it out. That's enough. Okay, so it's cold out here and it's a little windy, so I'm gonna have to, thank goodness for the Melly. Let me get all this crap down here into the yard. The Jeep isn't here. The Jeep is at Sheeler getting repaired. Apparently it takes a whole village of people for them to figure out what the problem is. So they gave us this Dodge Journey as a rental in the meantime. So that's gonna be in the backdrop. So I'm gonna get all this set up so that we can fly the drone and see how well it does against the leaf blower. And then it comes with these sticks so that you can plug these down in the ground so that it doesn't fly away. All right, so we got the helipad set up. DJI Mini 3. Let's get it turned on. We're rocking an ND filter from Freewell, ND 8. Yeah, because, you know, just give a little better exposure. God, it's cold. Just waiting for it to start up here. Takeoff permitted.
Take off.
All right, there we go.
Please check out.
Okay, so let's come forward. So the obstacle avoidance is, I'm trying to push forward. Like, listen to it, it's beeping like hell. I'm trying to push forward, but it's detecting this as an obstacle. So I guess we'll just have to leave it right there. According to Lowe's website, this leaf blower does up to 100 miles per hour. So, I mean, you see that it does really well. You see that it, all right, so I don't want to fly the drone into the car. So it's recording. I don't know what that looks like, but she's holding in place. Oh, it's trying to hold position. I don't want to break my brand new drone, so I'm not going to push it too much. Oh, about died. I mean, if you're going to be flying a drone in wind like that, you're an idiot, first of all. But that, I hope, is just going to show that it actually does maintain. To be a drone that's 249 grams, I mean, this does a lot better than the other drone that I have is the OG Mavic Mini, 249 grams. This is the Mini 3 Pro, and I have to say, this is impressive. What a goofball. Who in the world does this? Come out here and fly their drone around with a leaf blower. But that just goes to show how well that DJI has improved the wind resistance in the drones, but especially with this one, since it's 249 grams. And this screen, this remote control with the screen, that has been a game changer, because before, the other drone, you have to take your phone, put it in the controller, and then you're getting calls, you're getting texts, you're trying to fly the drone. And yeah, I really like this. I think it's gonna do really well in Alaska. And then I got the full complement of ND filters So Indy 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, 1000. The snow, it's going to be so bright. The Indy filters will help get that proper exposure and motion blur when we're up there flying. So really looking forward to going to Alaska next month. I'm going to get another coffee, and then we're going to talk about how we got free travel on Alaska Air for buying a DJI drone from Macy's. Microphone check. 1, 2, 1, 2. What's up, YouTube? It's Aaron and Todd. Welcome back to another vlog where we show you that by leveraging travel credit card miles, points, and rewards, you too can travel the world on the cheap and sometimes free. How in the hell did you buy a DJI drone from Macy's and get free travel? What are you talking about?
What you talking about, Luke?
A couple of months ago, we did a vlog. We'll leave a link up here where we talked about how we use airline shopping portals to make purchases of everyday normal stuff. The benefit to doing that is you get airline miles for making those purchases. In this case, the Alaska Airlines shopping portal was running a deal with Macy's, okay? When you go to Macy's, when you think of Macy's and buying things from Macy's, you're typically thinking of like Ralph Lauren and pillows and fuzzy little slippers for Christmas. But Macy's also sells, they have a pretty robust assortment of electronics. And so they just recently added this new drone that I have been wanting, the DJI Mini 3 Pro, to their site. And so the offer that they had was if you go through the Alaska Airlines shopping portal and then click Macy's as your retailer, and then you purchase the drone through Macy's, you would get 6 Alaska Airline miles per dollar spent. The drone was almost $1,000. That's a whole lot of miles for buying something that I was gonna buy anywhere. But to sweeten the pot even more, because it's Black Friday month, pretty much, they were also offering additional miles for purchases. They were offering an additional 300 miles if you spent up to $150. They were offering an additional 750 miles if you spent $350. And if you spent at least $650 or more, they gave you 1,500 additional Alaska Air miles. So the drone was $949. We got 6 miles per dollar for the drone. Then add on this Black Friday bonus, we got an additional 1,500 miles. So we ended up with 7,194 Alaska Air miles for buying a drone that I was gonna buy anyway. TPG.com, the points guy, values Alaska Air miles at about 1.5 cents per mile. So with that many miles, that equals about $100 in free travel for buying something that I was going to buy anyway. Again, this just reinforces the fact that using airline credit cards and hacks, you're able to get free travel for buying stuff that you're going to buy anyway. Okay, so let's say you're not in the market for a drone. Anything that's at Macy's that you would be shopping for Christmas presents, if you buy it through their airline, through the airline shopping portal, and it doesn't have to be Alaska Air. It could be Delta and their shopping portal. It could be American Airlines and their shopping portal. The other one that we use is United, and then of course Alaska Air. But we were trying to rack up some Alaska Air miles because, again, just because it's Alaska Air miles doesn't mean that we have to travel on Alaska Air. We can move those miles around to other travel partners within the One World Alliance. So again, this all goes back to how we are able to go on these trips for very low cost and sometimes free. But it gets better. So I spent this money for this drone, $949. It ended up being about $999 was the bottom line. I used my American Express EveryDay card. Again, we'll put a link up here. And the benefit to that card is after you've made 20 purchases in the month on that card, at the end of the cycle, you get a 20% bonus on American Express membership reward points. My everyday trip to Sheetz or Wendy's or Walmart or Target, I'm using that card. And then at the end of the month, I get a 20% bonus of all those miles. Well, I just threw this big purchase on there, $1,000 purchase. So at the end of the month, I'm gonna get an additional 200 American Express membership reward points, in addition to the over 7,000 miles that we got on Alaska, again, just for buying the drone. So you see how this compounds and compounds on top of each other, using shopping portals and credit cards that give you more than cash back. I mean, if you don't travel, I get it. But if you're trying to get some of that free travel, this is how we do it. We mentioned those cards in that vlog that we posted up here, but we'll also put some links down below for you to check out those offers. We really appreciate you using our referral link because that helps us. Aaron just got home. Hi. And before we wrap up today, leave us a comment down below. What do you think about the music that we've been putting in our tracks? We use a music service called Epidemic Sound, and they've got a fantastic offer going right now for those of you that are content creators, or those of you that may want to become a content creator. They have over 35,000 songs in their music library and over 90,000 sound effects. It's royalty free, copyright free, and then even if you did cancel your subscription, the content that you have made for YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram is still covered under their license. And I use them on every single vlog that we make on this channel. It's pretty cheap. I think I pay like 15 bucks a month. Your mileage may vary on that depending on the promotion. But what Epidemic Sound has sent us to offer our audience is a 75% discount off of an annual subscription. You get 30 days to try the service, and they're giving 2 months for free. So links in the description down below. Make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell to get notified when we post new videos. YouTube is going to recommend that you watch this video next.